There are fakers out there. There are people who would want you to believe that they're special forces. Because, you know, you get the clout, you get jobs, you get the ladies, you get the bros, you know, you get the high fives and the free drinks, out there doing God's work, doing the badass stuff. But most legitimate SF people, like the real deal, they will reserve that kind of attitude. You know, maybe socially a little braggadocious amongst their peers, potentially, but not just to strangers and usually not to get jobs. And let's talk about this guy. He told investors he was a spec ops war hero. Prosecutors say it was a ruse. I don't know if that's how you say ruse, but let's go with that. Derek Robert Ham, 38, regaled potential investors with claims of being a successful oil man, the nephew of a billionaire oil tycoon, and of being a decorated Special Operations Forces war hero from the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. What is this, like a 1980s TV show? He's like a cartoon character. He also purportedly claimed to own oil wells and have been awarded the Distinguished Service Cross for actions while deployed in the Middle East. That's a really high up award. None of that is true, according to a press release on January 20th from the Eastern District of Texas District Attorney's Office. Instead, Ham was a failing oil businessman whose first company, Oilfield Goods and Services, had been shut down for tax reasons. Court documents show the second company, Continental Instruments, had seen its charter revoked by the state of Texas in 2018. According to court records, he had also been successfully sued by his so-called billionaire oil typhoon uncle for not only falsely claiming familial relation, but also for marketing himself as a high-ranking part of Continental Resources Incorporated, an American petroleum and natural gas exploration and production company. If your uncle is suing you, if your family is suing you, you're probably a major dirtbag. The 33-count indictment against Ham also alleges that in addition to these claims of success and power in the oil industry, he lied about being a war hero in order to solidify investors, going out telling war stories. Oh, man. Stolen valor. According to court documents, the guardsman allegedly claimed that he was a 2003 West Point grad. That's a big lie right there. Had spent 10 years in the Army serving multiple tours in Iraq, Afghanistan, and other Middle Eastern countries. Prosecutors say he told people that he was a sergeant despite having attended the service academy with 1st Battalion, 5th Group Delta Company. So maybe if you're listening to this, you're like, wait, what? If you go to West Point and graduate and commission as an officer, you're never going to be a sergeant because sergeant is not a rank as a commissioned officer. So bada bing, bada boom, any veteran in the room could have spotted the fraud right there. Court documents allege that Ham also claimed he received a Silver Star, the second highest award, Bronze Star, second highest award besides the individual branches crosses, Bronze Star and Purple Heart in addition to the Distinguished Service Cross. Ham's actual service record, according to the indictment, shows that he instead received non-valor related awards of the Iraq Campaign Medal, Combat Infantry Badge, Army Service Ribbon, and Global War on Terrorism Service Medal. If that's all he had, then that's a terrible ribbon rack right there. That's not an impressive rack. He had also been discharged from the Oklahoma National Guard in 2007 after transferring following deployment. It shows he was a master airborne soldier with 258 combat jumps. Oh, he said that he was a master airborne soldier with 258 combat jumps. Maybe somebody in the chat, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think there have been very many combat jumps in Iraq and Afghanistan. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure there have not been a lot of those. Please, in the chat, if you know better than me, please let me know. Thanks to making these outrageous stolen valor claims, he was able to create an extensive network that led him to investors, and he convinced to fund plans relating to oil and gas drilling industry. He used $1.7 million he defrauded people out of to buy personal gifts, including $500,000 on jewelry and vehicles for himself and his family. He's got a family? Oh, my God. For these claims and the benefits that stem from them, Ham was charged with 31 counts of wire fraud, money laundering, and using a fraudulent military discharge certificate because he had a fake DD-214. I was just looking at my own DD-214 this morning, and if you fraudulently fill out a DD-214, you are such a scumbag. Oh my God, what a scumbag. He also violated the Stolen Valor Act of 2013, making it illegal to fraudulently wear medals, embellish ranks or service records as they relate to combat, or to make false claims of service in order to obtain money, property, employment, or other tangible benefits. It's not a crime to just wear fake uniforms, although, you know, it should be. It only becomes a crime if you use it to prosper, okay? Everyone out there, if you see some people on the street and you want to go, stolen valor, just wait, because, you know, you might be wrong by doing that. In addition to his alleged fraud scheme, Ham was additionally indicted on 2 counts of being a felon in possession of firearms and ammunition because he was convicted in 2020 for theft of property in Smith County. So he's a criminal as well. He was prohibited from owning firearms or ammunition after a 2005 conviction for assaulting a family member. This guy is the worst type of person. Everything about him is wrong. He's horrible in every way. And now hopefully he goes to jail for a really long time. He could get up to 20 years, though. That's the maximum. I would think that with his history, with his behavior, the court would give him maximum punishment with some kind of parole option because he's a hazard. He shouldn't be out on the streets. The case is being prosecuted by Assistant U.S. Attorneys Robert Austin Wells and Ryan Locker. If anybody has any information, you can contact the FBI. But just look at him. Does he look like legit? You know, if you're listening on the podcast, he's got this giant, you know, reckless beard. His beard is reckless. It's like an old, you know, farm country beard. And he's got like a nice haircut. He's got nice groomed hair. And then just his beard could have a bird's nest in it, okay? That's this guy, I guess. Leave me your thoughts on that in the comments. I would love to hear it. What's up, guys? Thanks for watching that clip from our live show. We're live right here on YouTube, Sunday through Thursday, 1800 Pacific Standard Time. If you want, come on by, join the chat. I'd love to hear from you. If you like that video and you want to see more, consider checking out this video right here or subscribing to the channel with this button right here. I look forward to talking to you really soon. I'm out for now.